Good evening, everybody. We're picking up where we left off last week. Normally it would be last Friday, but I was very, very ill last Friday, and I was completely physically incapable of streaming. So now I get to try and remember what I was in the middle of doing. Oh god, welcome. Yeah, I can't remember what I was in the middle of doing. Probably something to do with the swamp. You know what? I think I was gonna get the Bremen mask and the bunny hood. I think that was like a suggestion last stream, and it's a very good one. That said, I'm going to go for the 100 rupees first. I'm going to screw up going for the 100 rupees first. I might need the Deku Flower for that, I don't quite remember. See, today I was healthy, yes. It's kind of funny because I almost missed stream again for an entirely unrelated reason. I was at work, because I had work today. I was at work because I had work today, and I was off at 6 today. And my immediate supervisor was just like, hi, the person who comes in, like, ahead of you isn't coming in. Like, they're just like, not responding to calls or anything like that. Would you mind staying until 10? And I considered it, but then I was just like, I don't want to miss 2 of the same stream in a row, and also, the streets are dangerous enough at 6, I don't want to walk home at 10. La la la, they said it was much too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad, now I'm sad. I'll just think about the past to keep my mind off the bad. Ah, yes, I'll do that. Dear guest, long ago, I was in an animal troop with dogs and donkeys and such. Why could a man join? That's because a man is an animal too, my boy. They were all great, but there was one thing I didn't like about it. Why was the dog the leader? Was it because something was wrong with me, sir? Oh, that dog was an amazing leader. He always had a stellar troop no matter what animals he had to work with. That's why I stole it. The dog's mask. I stole it. I wanted it because it was the leader's mask. But I no longer need it. I give it to my guest. I got the Raymond mask. I can parade it around tiny young animals. The leader was a good instructor. His members matured quickly and became adults in an instant. I just had the thought that, like, everybody, like, the average sanity level in Termina is probably comparable to the average sanity level in, like, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure universe. It's like you walk up to a random person and they, like, freak out, make some crazed expression, tell you their life story, and then unleash their stand. You're going through Golden Wind? How are you enjoying it? Golden Wind, I find, is a bit of a... You either love it or you hate it. I've not met anybody with an opinion in the middle. I will say, having it as an anime makes it so much more understandable, especially once the arc villain gets involved. Like, their power is difficult to explain, but when it's animated, it's very easy to see, like, how it actually works. Don't have an opinion until you finish it. Totally valid. I think that the bunny hood is through here, but I can't get there until the third day. I can't currently get there until the third day. Just got past the episode with the mirror stand. Nice. Yeah, my favorite part of Golden Wind is right at the end, so obviously I can't disclose it. Welcome to Romanai Ranch. I love what they did here, where... Oh wait, shoot, I just remembered something. I got the first playthrough tag on my stream, but that's not true. So let me just quickly remove that. I love how they took, like, child timeline, I like how they took, like, the child timeline ranch girl and the adult timeline ranch girl and made them older and younger sisters in Termina. That's such clever asset use. Look! Isn't that your horse? Indeed, so it is. Huh? You... Who are you again? She's a little bit zooted. Just a little. Sorry, Epona, I'm just gonna leave you locked up. Because the thing that I want is over here. Why is the camera so low to the ground? I heard it from my gramps. It says the moon's gonna fall. With something that big, it's sure to take the ranch down with it. Oh well. My only regret is that I won't get to see these guys in their prime as roosters. I love the Bremen song. Like, it's a simple tune, but it's very catchy. Also, the chicks are adorable. Fox likes chicken, big surprise. I just involuntarily mentally reclassified these things as chicken nuggets. What have you done? I'm missing at least one. I guess the camera's gotta be this close to the ground so you can, like, appreciate the line. Well, I do have all in-game day to find it. It's definitely a shy little fellow. Or the camera could bug out and show him to me. That works out. And then just like the guy said, they matured into adults instantly. I don't really get it, but just seeing these guys with a crest and all, I don't have regrets about anything anymore. I'm perfectly satisfied. Here, you can have this from me. My, what long years it has. Will the power of the wild spring forth? Not until the Switch comes out. Yeah, these guys are all roosters. If you interrupt the song in the middle of the maturing, the ones that already matured shapeshift back into chicks. That's funny. Most useful hood in the game. Permanent sprint. I said playing on the Switch. Yes, but the game doesn't know that. The game is blissfully unaware of what year it is. The doggy racetrack. Oh, I don't have any money, I can't gamble. Unfortunate. My only complaint about that whole little side thing, like the Bremen mask into Bunny Hood, if I'm not mistaken, that is the only actual use of the Bremen mask in the game. And it's kind of like an example of like probably the thing that's like my biggest nitpick with this game is that there's 24 masks, but a lot of them are used in exactly one scenario and then never again. Speaking of masks... Hey there, you wanna hand that over? Something 1 year. Yeah, it makes sense, it's just... I don't know. Oh, wrong button. It's like, the masks that go here are like so much more in-depth than the masks that go here. Let's grab the money while we're here. My mind is like pulling up a big list of things that like I do want to get done. But it's like, at what point should I do them? It's like, do I go straight to the swamp? Do I do like tomorrow's mask? Do I do like the Anju and Cafe side quest? Because the Anju and Cafe side quest would give me the Keton mask. What's this? You need something? Let me take a look at you. Ah, yes, Ariel. If I remember, you're the little guy... I've got breasts, ma'am. Who deposited 121 rupees. Have I slowed down the flow of time yet? I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Are you gonna make a deposit? Alright. That's a lot. A lot. You've already saved up 200 rupees? Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Take it. You got an adult wallet. This is for adults, so it holds a lot of rupees. Now you can carry up to 200 of them. Doesn't it hold more than your old one? Fill it up and bring it all into deposit. I do love how, because of the way that the bank works in this game, on every loop except for your first, you're basically committing bank fraud. Right, flow of time. Time now proceeds at half speed. Power fantasy stealing from the bank. You're not wrong. Swamp shooting gallery. Take fresh spring water home with you. That's a cool sword in the background. Oh, it's like two swords. I thought it was like some Monster Hunter-esque large crooked thing behind him. I probably need rupees for this. Speaking of not actually knowing somebody and just like reading the ink, more than once I've had people, because like at work I've got like a name tag. It's like, hi, this is our friendly associate Ariel, ask her for anything. I've had some people, usually older guys, who pretend to know me. It's like, hey Ariel, remember what we were talking about the other day? And I'm just like, no. Then they laugh like it's the funniest joke. Kome is knocked out again. I don't quite remember the exact sequence of events that has to happen. It has been quite some time since I played this game through. You've had that happen twice to you? Yeah, it's weird. It's like... if I like mentally try to put myself in the other person's shoes, it's like, what am I getting out of this? It's like, I'm knowingly stressing somebody out. Now that's a problem. See, we sell potions to humans only. I don't think that they'll work on anything but humans. Sorry, but you have to leave. Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. Potion seller. I require your strongest potions. I'm going into battle. Are you by chance a boat cruise customer? How unfortunate. Komi has gone into the woods out back looking for mushrooms. Are you old lady with that mouth too? Drinks potions. Now that I think about it, she's a bit late coming back. Could you go find her for me? It's so easy getting lost in these woods. Ask the monkeys that live there. Why she got a cuttlefish mouth? Because she is an old Japanese woman. Like women aging in Japanese media is like, you look like you're 17 until you're 55, at which point you abruptly transform into a pine cone. Follow me. You would think that the fox mask would be the one that gives you zoomies. I really should be like making note of these turns. Oh, ow, help me. I was just busy minding my own business picking mushrooms when BAM! I got hit from behind. That pesky skull kid, did he think an old hag wouldn't recognize him if he hit his face? To think he's that powerful, and now I can't even move. Don't you have anything that gives you energy? You're no help. You're not at all what you make yourself out to be. I don't know if Kotake will give me another free potion or if I have to pay for it. Because it's not the first time I'm doing this. I think I might have to pay for it. Welcome. My potions work very well, they do. What's that? The Skull Kid got to Kome? That's ridiculous. If it's just the Skull Kid, then what harm could he possibly do? Well, if that's true, then take this potion to her. This isn't good. Ariga, thank you. Quick, take that potion to her. I forgot to activate the owl statue in Clocktown. Oh well, I'll get it later. I'm low-key really looking forward to the second zone because I really want to upgrade my sword to the Gilded Sword. That said, I feel a little bit bad for the Razor Sword. It's one of the coolest designs in the entire franchise and you never use it. It exists purely to just be held for 15 seconds while you ask for the Gilded Sword instead. Don't you feel obligated to help a sorry old hag when you see one? That color, that smell, that's definitely Kotake's. I like how Link just keeps holding his hand out. Feel the energy flow. Komi is revived. You saved me. I'm the Swamp Tour Guide. I run the boat cruise, so come by if you want a free ride. You have strange powers, no? Me been watching you. Swamp filled with poison water, temple above waterfall strange, brother go to temple. Did I awaken the elf statues on the way? No, I forgot. I just said that. But brother, no, able to find temple entrance. Temple for Deku only. Whether captured by Deku now in palace. Help! It's coming back to me now, at least. You think there's one in this screen? I don't think there's one in this screen. I do think that there's one nearby, though. Or maybe there is. I forget. There is. Random fun fact, I actually played Majora's Mask before I played Ocarina of Time. I never owned a Nintendo 64. So I didn't get to play this game until I got the collector's edition for the GameCube, and I just went straight to Majora's Mask. Oh, thanks for what you did back there. In a special deal just for you, I'll let you take this cruise for free. You can take a nice picture from the boat, take it to that fella over there. Alright, the boat's leaving. Please enjoy the swamp scenery to your heart's content. Or sap that got introduced to the franchise with that disc and tried to play the NES ones first. To be fair, if memory serves, you only got that disc if you... I can't remember how you got that disc. I got it secondhand. Unfortunately, I no longer own that disc. My brother stole it and sold it for weed money. Now arriving at Deku Palace. The swamp water is poisonous here, so please watch your step. I am disembarking. Yeah, I also had the Ocarina of Time Master Quest disc, but my brother stole that and sold it for weed money. I never actually got to play the Master Quest. I played through, like, the base Ocarina of Time, and I just never got around to the Master Quest. This is the palace of the Deku Kingdom. Only those on official business may enter. At some point in the future, I'll probably play the 3DS version for the Master Quest. That or I'll just grab an ISO and play it on Dolphin. Not that I would ever disclose such a thing. I'm not incredibly good at stealth. Well, to be fair, I am. I'm just kind of impatient in this particular instance. I was gonna say something. So yeah, today's Canadian Thanksgiving, incidentally. So the store that I work at was actually closed all day. And yet for some reason, all day over the intercom, there were like requests for security to go check things out. And it's like, but there's nobody in the store. There's nothing to investigate, surely. Very good at stealthing when you're allowed to incapacitate the sentries, aka Fox Stealth. You're not wrong. No survivors means no witnesses. Oh, fun fact, I just wrecked this sign. You can play the Song of Healing, and it heals the sign. Which I think is delightful. Well, nom nom. You're the first customer I've had in a long time. Do you need any magic beans? They sprout leaves as soon as you water them. That they do, they do. I'll give you one free sample, so try planting it in some soft soil. You can always buy more. You can plant them wherever you want, but if you don't water them, their leaves won't grow. I think magic beans that are planted persist across loops. Can I not climb this? Hello? Huh, weird. Honestly, it would have been faster to get caught by the guards and thrown out. Oh well. Yeah, if memory serves, I want to plant the magic bean, like, outside the palace, to the left here. Woodfall shortcut, but used by Deku Scrubs only. Please let me in. If memory serves, over there on that corner, in the Japanese version of the game, there's a tunnel there. And I'm not sure why it was removed for the English release. Well, that sucked. Oh well. It's like I clutch it and then I just accidentally careen off. It's like, whoops. Ah well. Won't take that long to get back. Impatient? Me? Never. Never. That Deku net in midair, it's just like, hi, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this situation. I like the little squishing noises that his feet make when he walks. Yeah, between those two torches there, the tunnel that I mentioned earlier, that's where it lets out. And I just don't know why that tunnel was removed from the English release. Hello? Okay, whatever. I thought I was gonna grab onto the ledge, then I didn't grab the ledge, so then I was like, okay, let's try and do a backup, and then like, up-warped or something. But then I ran off the edge. Oh well, I don't mind doing this again. And again, and again. It's a time loop game. That's not entirely true. I would rather do other things. Luckily, I just had a thought. That doesn't happen as often as I'd like to think it does. And I will demonstrate it shortly. I can simply cheat. Luckily, at the end of last stream, I was reminded that I could do that. Oh wait, it's even gonna go up? How convenient. Yeah, I just like up-warped. Okay, we take those. They keep saying that I kidnapped her. No matter how many times they say it, it's not gonna bring the princess back. If they're not careful, the princess will fall victim to a monster. Why won't they believe what I say? Fine, I get it. Then I shall say nothing more to you. Punish me or do whatever else you might. Oh, you, how did you get here? Shh, If they see you, they'll capture you. What? My brothers asked for your help? Ugh, I'm terribly sorry. Just try to cut my rope. We'll talk after that. No good after all. Wait, you don't happen to have something that can make a lot of noise? Like a loud instrument with sound that carries a long way? If you have one, show it to me. That tiny thing will never do. Its sound won't carry far enough. Don't you have something else? Oh, you have them, you do. Just like the princess. Deku pipes. Those will work great. By the way, who are you? Ugh, that's not important now. Just listen to me. I was trying to find out about the poison in the swamp, so I went to Woodfall Temple above the waterfall. But the temple had become a monster's lair, and the princess was captured by the monster. Since the Deku King thinks that I kidnapped the princess, he won't listen to a word that I say. Now the princess is in trouble, so I must somehow hurry to the temple and save her. Do you understand my plight? Yes. So then, that means you'll go in my place and save the princess. Yeah, saving princesses is kind of my thing. Okay, now I'll teach you the melody that opens the temple. The princess taught it to me. We can't let them hear us, so I'll sing it softly. Then you blare it at full volume on your pipes. I blame the stick drift. I still find it impressive how many distinct songs they managed to squeeze out of 5 notes. You learn the Sonata of Awakening. This melody awakens those who have fallen into a deep sleep. Everyone, did you hear that? This melody which only the Deku royal family knows. It proves the foolish monkey deceived the princess so he could enter the temple. Have you ever tried playing Red of Step while holding the triggers? Yes, it pitches it up and down. But you don't have to use pitch-shifted notes for anything. All of these songs that are featured in the game use the base 5 notes. Everyone, let the monkey's punishment commence. You better take the shortcut the Deku people used to get Woodfall Temple. But you must hurry. If you don't, I will be punished by the Deku King. And I believe that this is where, roughly, I get the Song of Soaring. Get wrecked, bugs. Bug nerds. Oh, hoot. This is a rare sight. You are a fairy child, correct? What business might you have in this poisoned swamp? If you dare not venture further, I shall pass no judgment. It is better that you hurry back to town. This swamp you're in has lost its guardian deity, but it was destined to fade anyway. Oh, and that destiny is not solely limited to this swamp. If you have the courage and determination to proceed in the face of destiny, then I shall teach you something useful. Before coming here, had you not seen any of the stone statues that bear close resemblance to me? I have placed those throughout the land to aid the one with the power to change the destiny of this land, wherever he may appear. If you have left proof of our encounter on any of those stone statues, then the song carved at my feet will certainly be of some assistance. Remember it well and play it wherever the need arises. From the first time you play this song, we shall become eternal friends transcending time and place. Notes are carved in the stone. May the soaring wings take flight. You learned the song of soaring. This melody swoops you up and sends you soaring to a stone bird statue in an instant. Unnecessarily creepy for a warp song. Everything in this game is unnecessarily creepy, and that's one of the things that makes it so good. It's like they did not need to do any of this, but they did. Extremely rude, bug. BDS version removed momentum from Deku Hops. Yeah, that's probably a positive change overall. Okay, this is getting silly. Can I just, like, kill these things? Get wrecked, bug. Welp. But I lived. No longer zero deaths. It was never meant to be like an Iron Man run, don't worry. But I lived. Imp loops are hot-headed, so they'll charge you if you look it in the eye. If it comes at you, assume the defensive position. like defensive position. What a weird accent. Defense? I don't know the meaning of the word. The best defense is a... something. It's like I was gonna say good offense, but then I was just like, that's lame, I should say something else, but then nothing else came to mind. Isn't this the Deku Scrub Mark? I wonder if they worshipped here. Don't mind me just casually imprisoning a sapient being. You caught a fairy in a bottle. Your new friend will give you life energy the moment you're completely run out. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. That loud bonk was my mug hitting my desk. I actually, don't have hot chocolate prepared. I do, however, have some water here. Hot chocolate sounds good. Yes, it is very good. I gave up soda a while back. It has had a number of like positive effects for me. And I replaced it with hot chocolate. I just get like a club-sized drum of hot chocolate powder. And I own a kettle, so whenever I'm like wanting a drink that is not water, I just boil some water, I put like 3 tablespoons of hot chocolate powder in a mug and I stir it up. It's inexpensive, it's really good. You have an electric kettle, it's so good. Yes, same. Kettle gang. Not gonna lie, did not think I'd first try that one. Everybody keeps saying that giving up soda did so much good for them. Mike, you're not feeling the same. Keeps drinking Red Bull. For me at least, it's like the massive reduction in the amount of sugar that I'm taking in. Yeah, plus like soda and energy drinks are expensive. It's like the drum that I mentioned, like the club size value drum. It's like $20, but then it's also like 40 servings, so it's a lot more palatable. Here's Woodfall Temple, and directly in front of us is our reminder of our side quest. This platform here with like Majora's Mask on it, that's one of the coolest things about this game, in my opinion. So every time you reset time, all the bosses respawn and everything goes back to being screwed up. But if you killed the boss before, that platform lights up and you can just teleport directly to the boss room so that you can like speedrun kill them and like fix the area. Night of the first day. Another stray fairy. I don't actually know how many are in Woodfall Temple. I do want to get all of them, but I might have to make like a dedicated loop for it. You can play this through the Nintendo subscription, right? Yes. Ah, that stench. This place stinks just like that poison swamps. poison swamps. Multiple. But yes, you get the Nintendo Switch online thing. I think you might need the expansion pass to get Nintendo 64 access, but then Majora's Mask is included. Hey, Street Fairy. Yeah, luckily, I'm friends with somebody who has the expensive subscription and got the family plan and was just like, oh hey, Straight Harry. Got the family plan and was just like, hey, do you want to be on my family plan? So as far as Nintendo's concerned, I'm his sister, who lives in another country entirely. The very, very kind friend who is covering my subscription costs, essentially. I'm gonna beat up these turtles. That's what I think of ocean conservation. And then we'll take tonight's first break. Ooh, a nice golden chest. I like how Diglett jumps inside the chest. You got the map. Yeah, Diglett is very small. But yes, we're gonna take tonight's 5-minute break here. Please use this time to refill your beverage, go to the bathroom. Anything you feel like you can pull off in 5 minutes. I'll see you in about that long. I return. With this game in particular, I've really got to remember to keep the pause screen up during break because of the time limit. It's good to be back. What's in here? I find it kind of funny, the notion of like putting putting a key in a chest. It's like you'd think that the key would let you into the chest, not that the chest would give you a key. This looks pretty light. Well, don't just stand there, press A to grab it and move it. I think I've mentioned this before, but like, one of my bucket list items, because I'm Canadian, and the Canadian $1 cash denomination is essentially a gold coin. One of my bucket list items is I want to get like an actual treasure chest, fill it with single dollar coins, and then bury it somewhere. Make a treasure map, and have the treasure map like actually lead to a buried chest filled with gold coins. If I ever make it like huge as a streamer and I get like the screw you money that big streamers get, that's on the list of things that I want to do. One Piece is real, basically. I never actually read or watched One Piece besides the 4Kids dub way back in the day, when it was like actually on TV. A bunch of my friends are into One Piece, but... Huh. Falling on those spikes just hurt me. A bunch of my friends are into One Piece, I never got into it. I don't have anything against it or anything, it seems like so much of a commitment. Right, Deku sticks. I forgot that these were a thing. Yeah, at this point in time, like, the most One Piece content that I've watched is Nun Piece from Purple Eyes WTF. Ooh, straight berry. Yeah, like, I still need to watch Cardcaptor Sakura. I don't have time for One Piece. Like there's a bunch of anime that I want to get around to, but I don't make time for anime, that's really my problem. If I just watched like 2 or 3 episodes a day, I'd burn through my backlog in no time. Yeah, like, it's funny, because, like, Cardcaptor Sakura... Ooh, the compass. Cardcaptor Sakura is, like, one of the first, like, anime that I ever watched. Or at least tried to. And, like, just in general, it's so hugely influential. Like, I really want to go back and, like, watch it again. And I just haven't made time for it. Another thing for, like, me specifically is Tokyo Mew Mew. I really want to watch that one. Because Tokyo Mew Mew was my first manga. Careful, I sense a lot of evil here. But yeah, Tokyo Mew Mew, or Mew Mew Power as the localization would have you call it, was essentially a Saturday morning cartoon that I really wanted to, like, watch. Unfortunately, my younger brother did not allow it to be on the TV. Like, if I tried to watch it, he would just change the channel over and over. He'd rather sit there holding the change channel button instead of just, like, watching something that he didn't feel like watching. And then I found out that there was, like, a book version that I could get at the library. So I checked it out, and that was, like, my first manga. And I kind of want to go back and watch the anime version of it. I'm getting bullied by these bugs. They're just a little out of reach. That's what I get for using a butter knife instead of a real weapon. I'll fix that around the end of the second dungeon, though. Which, granted, doesn't help me right here. Something else that I've been, like, meaning to get into is Gundam. Just because there's, like, a lot of Gundam references, like, everywhere, and I kind of want to start getting them. Plus, in general, I like mecha. That reminds me, another series I need to go back and, like, rewatch is Zoids. I know that a lot of them were just, like, to sell toys, but, like, the thought of, like, a modular mech is so cool to me. You know what? That actually worked out. But up here we have a better view of that shrine below. speaking of modular mechs, one game that I'm really looking forward to playing after I get my new PC is Armored Core. Like, when that when that game came out, I really wanted to play it, but like my PC cannot run it. So like I'm kind of like eagerly chomping at the bit for that one. I also saw a post on Twitter where somebody was like playing it with a flight stick, and that seemed like a lot of fun. So I might try to do that too. I feel like my shield's not working as well as it could be. I've got a parry, so it's fine. I'm just imagining, like, I like, get beaten, and then Tadl's just like, well, if only I could do something. It's like I'm a fairy companion, that doesn't mean I have to do the fairy thing. You got the hero's bow. You know, gently bump into stuff and that's about it. When you think about it, it's kind of messed up how there's like an entire category of like switches that are eyeballs, and the way that you trigger them is by shooting arrows into them. It's like, ow, that would really hurt. Like, at some point along the line... Whoops. At some point along the line, like, eyeball became... Hold on. Eyeball became the, put a pointy metal thing right in here indicator. Did it hurt? Absolutely. Surprised I'm not using my personal mask for this. I don't have the Keton mask, unfortunately. I will, though. Oh, the bomb mask. Would that accomplish anything? Hold on. Oh, so it does. I got the boss key. Exploding my face represents me more than the— whoops. Exploding my face represents me more than the Keycon mask. Why do you say that? It's not as if I constantly accidentally explode myself. Button. Woodfall Temple's a lot smaller than I remember it being. Not that I'm complaining. I guess I'm just older and wiser these days. One Tears of the Kingdom later. Yeah, the dungeons in that game... You could intentionally or otherwise skip a lot of them. Didn't use the fairy mask to find all the fairies first run. I thought the dungeon was way bigger, honestly. Like, I remembered it being way bigger. I was like, oh, this is gonna take like a special effort. It's like, come to me, fairies. I've got lots of time, so after I beat the boss, look at the other fairies, I think. Hey, another fairy. Yeah, because, like, something that I never really did in my previous playthroughs was, like, get all the stray fairies. I was just, like, mentally categorized it as, like, too much effort, but, like... I want to do it properly this time. I also like how they put, like, the fairy rewards behind a challenge this time. As opposed to it just being like, oh, you made it to the fairies, therefore you get this thing. Because, like, the fairy rewards in Ocarina of Time are absurdly powerful. Especially that double defense one. Yeah, a million times better than, like, pay-to-win rewards. I do not like... I do not like the direction that, like, modern gaming has taken, where it's like... your credit card is, like, what determines your power level. Just at the Great Fairies loving rupees in the newer games. There. It's a little bit funny. I once saw, like, a testimony. Testimony is perhaps, like, a dramatic word, but, like, I once saw, like, a statement from somebody who was a whale in, like, a pay-to-win game. About, like, you know, how he felt about that being the case, and, like, whether or not he felt it was fair or not. And his answer... I wouldn't say that I agree with it, but I kind of see, like, where he... I kind of see, like, how he managed to justify it to himself. Just a second. Adolwa, Masked Jungle Warrior. Like, the weird voice line on this guy is so interesting to me. Like, aesthetically, this guy's really cool. Then he's, like, kind of, like, almost singing along. It's interesting. He's, like, singing and dancing as you fight him. If you get close to him, you'll be beaten. Do you understand me? Nah, I'd win. Or I could just shoot him. When in doubt, explosives. Hold that thought. That did not work as well as I'd hoped it would. Good thing this game doesn't have a block stamina meter. We take those. Max life energy increased by 1 heart, also full free refill. And I don't just get to leave, I also get his face. Never seen him last that long. It's been a while since I played this game. And I'm not a speedrunner. He's used Adolwa's remains. You just freed the innocent spirit that this dark mask had kept imprisoned within the body of evil Adolwa. Lots of tortured souls in this game. What's that? Oh wow? Wait, listen, it seems to be saying something. Would that crying be its way of teaching us some sort of melody? Don't just stand there, get your instrument. Who learned the oath to order. Call us. That's what it's saying. The 4 people Tail talked about. Do you think he was talking about the spirit that was sealed inside that mask? Oh, hey, you were pretty good at there. Have you done this before, or what? Now, just keep up that pace and save the other 3. Hey, all that stuff that I did to you, your horse, I apologize. Sorry. There, I apologize, so don't hold it against me, got it? Now then, we've helped the princess just like the monkey asked. So now our next stop is in the mountains. Let's hurry and do something about that skull kid. Who are you? Ariel, pleased to meet you. I'm the Deku Princess. Were you by chance asked by that monkey to come save me? Ah, just as I suspected. You see, your body smells a little bit like monkey. So the monkey made it back fine after all. That's good. I was worried that when I didn't come home, my father would think that monkey had kidnapped me. I was worried that my father would even go so far as to punish the poor monkey. Ha ha ha. Don't tell me, are you serious? Is father actually doing that? Yet another hasty decision, father. Well, we haven't any time to lose. Quickly, Mr. Ariel. God, that feels weird. Could you please find something to carry me in so you can take me to the Deku Palace? You put the Deku Princess in a bottle. It's a tight fit, but she says she'll be fine if you hurry. Use C to let her out. Ah, Mr. Ariel, there's no time to lose. Hurry, take me to the palace. I'll get right on that. Eventually. But yeah, to finish my thought from earlier, there was like a person who was a gacha whale. Or is a gacha whale, I should say. I thought. And like when asked to justify like why he thought it was okay to spend so much money on games and like be overpowered and like just completely trounce everybody else, the justification that he gave was essentially, well, everybody like has different things that they bring to a game that give them advantages. Like some people are good at coming up with strategies, other people have like really good reflexes, and other people have earning power. And it's like, everybody brings something from outside the game into the game to make them more powerful. And it's like, I don't agree with that reasoning, but I can see how he convinced himself that like that was acceptable. I don't know, it's just like an interesting look into the psychology of somebody who thinks differently to me. Ye who hold my remains. Return to the appointed place to face me. So yeah, since I have Adolwa's remains, I can warp right to his boss room if I want to. But yeah, I'm here to hunt fairies. Call me Denzel Crocker. Don't, actually. If I actually found the Great Fairy Fountain first, they would tell me how many fairies there were to find. I should probably do that first. Oh well, there's at least one in here. Luckily the poison's all gone. I'm hunting fairies. Speaking of, I wonder where that fairy is. This is not a very large room. I wonder if it's related to this switch at all. I'm the fairy. You're not wrong. Man, my hair is sparkling like this because there's a stray fairy somewhere in the room. I'm struggling to find it. I could just use a guide, but where's the fun in that? Prank clever like a proper fae. To be fair, I'm a lot nicer with my pranks. Like, a fae prank is like, wouldn't it be really funny if I, like, turned you inside out and, like, used your lungs as flower pots? That's your 10th one. The sparkles are gone, so I don't need to find any more in this room. I keep thinking that that's the map button. Oh, it even says so right here. Okay, cool. Gotta find 5 more. On my face. Pretty sure it's always 15. Ah. Give me a fairy. Okay, last one in this room. I keep thinking that select is map. If I were smart, I'd take like a screenshot of this map and then like mark off the rooms that I've cleared of fairies. Dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. That's not a lot of hours when you think about it. You just imagine that was a fox grieving so loud you can hear it deep in a dungeon. Do you mean screaming? Yeah. Foxes do scream a lot. It's endearing, though. No fairies in here. It was always fun back in, like, college. When, like, you know, the song, like, What Does the Fox Say, was, like, popular. People would always be like, hey, what does the fox say? And I would just respond by screaming. Like, without any forewarning. I mean, is that really a prank, or is that just, like, accurately answering questions? Oh, there's a fairy in here. I probably have to, like, kill all of these things, and it makes, like, a chest appear. I can feel vibration in my controller. That's probably exactly what it is. Vibration's back. Nice. I didn't realize it was gone. Right, there was the one under the water here. And the water is now safe to traverse, so I can just go get it. Fairy. The hair is still sparkling, so there's another one in this room, probably in like a beehive or something. I know I saw a few of those around here. Just one more. That is a bee. Or a wasp, as the case may be. In here. I really wish that, like, my short-term memory was better. Because then I could have, like, a better mental list of, like, the rooms I've already checked. Methodical sweeping, that's kind of what I'm doing. Main obstacle is that this dungeon isn't laid out like a perfect grid. So it's like, the moment I have to go, like, around something, I forget, like, where I have and haven't been. Divide them up into smaller chunks, that makes sense. See, the thing is, you're offering, like, memory tips. Those don't work for me. Like, at all, I'm sorry. Oh, whoops. Like, generally my best strategy is to just blunder around until it works out. I think I've already done all the stuff in this area. I think I can't remember checking all of those. There might be one closer to the start of the dungeon, actually. Though I think I walked in through the start of the dungeon, so... maybe not. I can't get over how small this sword is. Zelda 2 moment. Yeah, that game had a sword that was really small. Oh, in this room. There were already a lot of fairies in this room. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, you know what? The fairy might be inside an enemy. That's a thing sometimes. That or like killing all the enemies makes like a chest appear or something. Though I don't see a chest on the map with the compass. There's only so many places it could be. I'll find it eventually. They could take them to their fellow fairies of the same color. I think if I do the Song of Soaring inside of a dungeon, it takes me to the entrance. Yes, wonderful. Now I just gotta find the Great Fairy. Who I think is in the area. Incidentally, if I don't find the Great Fairy before the loop resets, I have to find it all over again. Like, all 15 fairies. I have to lock it in or it doesn't count. Yeah, I do have time, but I also have the possibility of failure. Granted, I also, like, know where all the fairies are now, so if I do have to capture them all again, it's not that big of a deal. But if I don't have to, I'd rather not. $5. Yeah, Zelda music is great. Like, the orchestral version of, like, Hyrule Field, just like the bass da-da-da-da-da theme, it's very, like, emotionally moving to me. Man, I really wish that they would just release Twilight Princess and Wind Waker on the Switch. I presume that they're, like, sitting on them for the Switch too, or something like that, but, like, I really want to replay those games. Yeah, like Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and the entire Metroid Prime trilogy. Like, I would pay full price for those. Yeah, like I say, it's probably gonna be like a Switch 2 thing. You think that they'll call the Switch 2 the Swatch? $20, can't say no to that. We should call it the Switcheroo. Nice. Don't call it new Switch thing. New Switch, please. I just want you to envision the comedy of trying to purchase a used new Nintendo 3DS. Great Fairy might be in that cave over there. I'm like pretty sure that the Great Fairy is like in this area. Yeah, new Super Mario Brothers. I like Nintendo, but they're a little too litigious and they're not very good at naming things. Yes, excellent. I like their little pouty faces. Oh, strong young one, I'm the Great Fairy of Power. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I grant you prowess with this new sword technique. Upgraded spin attack, I presume? You mastered the spin attack. Press and hold B to power your weapon with magic. Release a whirlwind of energy as you spin around. But I could already do that. Come see me again whenever you're overcome by weariness. Like, the spin attack is the attack I used to kill the boss. You didn't actually teach me anything new. Oh well. Anyway, we'll pick this up hopefully on Friday, hopefully for real this time. Hopefully I don't get stabbed in the abdomen by whatever it was I ate that disagreed with me. Yeah, we're gonna call it here for tonight. next stream will be on Wednesday. The game will be Little Goody Two Shoes. The next time I'm streaming this game will be on Friday. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again. You'll see me again on Sunday. I'll look forward to it. But yes, Goody Two Shoes Wednesday, Majora's Mask Friday. Have a wonderful night. See you later.